Hey, folks, we're live. We're walking. We're on the path already. We've been walking about 2 miles already. Been listening to John and Vaughn being sniped on the news unit channels. Too interesting to walk away from, but uh, got to get something in, and the sun's getting low, so we're going to stream for maybe close to an hour a day. We're going to walk on by the bridge, maybe go up to 23rd Street Bridge, turn around there, do 8 or 9 miles a day. So it's turning around. There's the path you're all familiar with. We're going down it. Come on in and say hi. I bet that's Guido. Yeah, look at that. I called it just before you posted, Guido. So I got one viewer. I bet I know who that is. Thank you for always being on time, sir. You are quick, man. Quick like a bunny. I was telling everybody we're out here about 2 miles, and we're going to walk about six more at least. We're going to go up to 23rd today and turn around and walk back from there. Not turn around, but we'll go over to Peoria and walk back on Peoria. Hopefully, I've got some sidewalks. We'll see. By then, we'll be ending the live stream because it'll be getting dark here in about an hour. I mean, 8 o'clock now. It gets dark. It's the last vestiges of any kind of sunlight. It's over by 8. So welcome in, folks. We're just walking. We talk about Vaughn and John. I think they may still be live. But, news unit channel was sniping them. Vaughn actually got on there and accused Dave of raping Candace. He said how easy would it be to catch her asleep and bang bang, you know? Yeah, basically accusing him of sexual assault. I let Dave know. I went on his channel real quick. You might want to know this channel, John Gishela. They're over there accusing you of sexual assault. Thought you might want to know. And he went over and started sniping him. Went back to the beginning and caught it. So yeah, I'm a snitch, but I'm the right kind of snitch. So hey, you might want to know this guy's. They're still live. Yeah, figures. Hey Dave, you might want to know what this guy's saying about you over there. Just saying. Yeah, I'm a snitch. Sue me. Guy was accusing him of sexual assault. I think he probably deserves to know what's going on there. Hi, Alicia L. Welcome to my show. Welcome to my nightly walk here on the Arkansas River. We're going to have some fun for about an hour. See some beautiful things. There's some beautiful sculptures on the way. There's some gorgeous scenery. The gathering place is up ahead of us. Just got some lovely attractions. Hi, Nos. Ha ha to you too. And Stitch is the best. Thank you guys for saying hi. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in today. We're just doing some walking down here in Tulsa on the river walk next to the Arkansas River. It's very pristine, very. If you like nature, this is the place to be. If you like nature walks, and I like nature walks, so here we're doing it. There's a big statue of a moose up there by the road. I don't know if you can see that. Oh no, that's not the moose. That's a couple of wolves. A couple of wolves standing on a tree branch. Wolves, if you like. Hi, Stitch is the best. I like the multiple eyes. Is that hi? Is that the appropriate way to read HII? Hi. I think it is. I'm not real sure, but I think so. Anybody else coming in? You want to talk about Vaughn and John today? Accusing people of sexual assault. I'm up for that. I guess they're still going live. They get boring after a while. They kind of say the same thing over and over, but I'm glad you're here checking in. And we can chat about it if you'd like. Random life stuff's here. It looks great. Fun times over at Heltonville. Everyone is freaking out about Candace. Literally, no one is freaking out about Candace. They're just saying they are. They aren't concerned about her. Von Helton has no ability to have empathy or any kind of concern for other human beings. And certainly J-Dubs doesn't. They're not fooling me with that shit. Oh, we're just worried about Candace. No, you're not. No, you're not. Hi, Lo. Yeah, Vaughn is such a stupid a-hole. I think that pretty well sums it up nicely. Vaughn is such a stupid a-hole. Can I quote you on that? Because I think that's succinct, to the point, and perfectly phrased. They're sociopaths. Yeah, and another bullseye from below. Another bullseye hits the center of the board. It's a triple 20. Oh yeah, good point. They're definitely sociopaths. And for them to sit there and say we're just worried about Candace, no, they're not. They don't have the ability to be concerned about another human being at all. What's the discussion about? Oh, this guy, hi D Holguin. This guy online we know called Von Helton, who's a sociopath and has no empathy for others, complete narcissist, compulsive liar. What else can we say about Von Helton? He was on earlier accusing someone of sexual assault based on the fact that someone said there was blood on a bed sheet. Well, you know what happens when you the first time with a virgin, wouldn't how hard would it be to catch her asleep and just do his thing, Kind of disgusted me, really. Didn't kind of disgust me. Absolutely disgust me. Oh my gosh, we got a gaggle of geese. Look out. Gaggle of geese. They don't seem interested in me. They're walking away. Gaggle of geese. Head for the hills, folks. We're coming up on the 41st Street facility here with the little play park with fountains, restroom facilities that I don't need right now, which is awesome. Look, that's what Vaughn would do. Oh, that's why I thought of it, because that's what he would do. Catch her asleep, huh? Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. He used to talk about you that way, Lo. How do you feel about that? I remember being there on panels when he'd say stuff like that about you. He's a creepy weirdo. That's again. I mean, you're 3 for 3 on this stuff today. You're just all over it. There's our little play area. Linger on it because there's kiddos, Just to give you an idea, there's a play area with some fountains you can walk around in and get your feet wet. He's an absolute freak. Yep. Bingo bongo. And here is a statue of a blue heron. I don't know why you say it's a blue heron. You can't really tell. It's statue colored. Great Blue Heron by Raymond Gibby. Over there, the Grand Lake White Pelican, which from the back looks more like an eagle, but when you get to the front, you'll see it's a pelican. Vaughn making a video this morning calling me out about them damn liens. Yeah, what a liar. Like I said, he's a compulsive liar, so he can't help it. There's the pelican. Now you can see the pelican head. We are going to head this way and grab a drink of water on the way by. I had some meat and cheese from the Quick Trip. I had to have some protein in me. Hadn't eaten anything all day. Figured, I get a couple of meat sticks and some cheese. That's good old protein. Got to send him 500 and he will think differently. Yeah, I thought about it. I don't think I'm going to do that. I doubt that's going to happen. There's a water fountain I'm going to partake of. If I can figure out how to turn it. There we go. Oh, that water's warm, but it's better than nothing. Like, what happens to old people who literally have no one? Yeah, and Lo had said before, I do wonder what happens to him when he gets much older. Like, does the state take custody of him and force him into a facility? I don't think they can. Those facilities are incredibly expensive. You work in social services. You know what kind of money to put somebody in one of those adult living complexes. It's ridiculous. Isn't Smokey St. James? Bye, Braxton. Bye, Braxton. Not going to give you any more attention than that. Except to say, come on my channel and say shit like that. I'm going to block you. And I don't just block everyone. I'm not just a random blocker. I block people that say disgusting shit like that, so you can just go away. And even supposing for a moment it's true, how is it any of your fucking business? He's a stranger online. So shut your mouth and go away. It's thousands of dollars a month. My mother is turning 95 this year. Oh, she turned 95 this year. Excuse me. She turned 95 back in June. She's 95 years old. I can tell you. Oh gosh, damn, I'm so stupid. She just turned 85. My mother was born in 1940, and I can't math. She had just turned 85 in June. Yeah, I don't have my mother's age memorized. I don't talk about it all the time, but she's in a senior care facility based on her stepdad, her last husband's pension, which was quite generous from the Army. She's taken care of, but I know how much it costs, and it's insane. New sub here from Albuquerque. Welcome, Duke City crew. Nice to have you here. Hope you're not who I think you are, but I'll let it go for now. I think you probably are, but oh well. You don't have to make some kind of weird sock to come in here. You just be nice. Just be friendly, be civil. That's all I ask of people. Oh my goodness, yeah, he ain't worth your money. There is no way. Did you see my response to Von Helton on his comments? I had to use my backup account. Of course, he's sitting there saying, I wait your response while he's got me blocked. So I went on my backup account and made a scathing response. One of which was, I will never give you a dime. I would never give him a dime. Yes, I have a Discord server myself. I'm on a couple of others. I can't. I don't think I can share it on my phone. If I go to Discord on my phone, I'm going to lose my stream. Some other time, I'll send you a link. I'll invite you. I will catch you in one of news units or something. Well, I can't post links in there, but I'll figure out a way. Figure out a way to link you my Discord server, and you can come in there. You don't see my comment? I don't think he has my backup account blocked. I got something like 9 likes immediately, so I know it's not blocked, or people couldn't be liking it. It's I commented on his Mayor McCheese video. You might have to go to, instead of newest first, you might have to go to, or you might have to go to all comments or newest first or something like that from top comments, because I think it defaults to top comments. And then you should see my comment. It's quite long, and it's quite scathing. You see, he was talking about my how I'm a closet homosexual. I said, first of all, my sexuality is none of your business, and second, it sounds like you're looking for a date, and I find you revolting. So there was that. Let me rephrase. I didn't check his comments from the BS video. I'm in there. It's a pretty good comment. I think you'll get a laugh out of it. I think you'll be amused. Oh, look, we're playing rugby. You can see out there in the soccer/football/rugby field. They're doing some rugby tonight. You wouldn't think rugby would be popular in Tulsa, Oklahoma, but there's almost always somebody out there playing. It's just not. It's not a big sport in the U.S. And I don't think there's probably a lot of European fellows living here. Let's put together a rugby team. I could be wrong. There's a referee out there with a whistle. This is an actual game. There's got to be a rugby club with teams and with teams. It's funny, they're all yelling ball, ball, ball. Throw it to me, throw it to me. Hi, Red Feather. We were chatting about Von Helton going live today, calling Dave News Unit a rapist, essentially. I think I can still say the word on YouTube without getting banned. Let's just say he accused Dave of sexually assaulting Candace. Let me be perfectly politically correct, if I can use that phrase. He accused Dave News Unit of sexually assaulting Candace. Catching her asleep, I believe, is the phrase he used. Because there was blood on the bed sheet. Good to see people out practicing. Yeah. Again, not trying to get anybody on camera. Just giving you an idea what's going on over there. Not trying to catch any specific people on the camera. Just showing you what's happening. Oh, you missed that. They're still live apparently on John's channel, John Gishela. And Vaughn came on panel, and the first thing he said was, well, John said something about Dave News Unit said she got blood all over his bed sheets. And Vaughn said, well, with a virgin, you know what happens their first time. And he said, how hard would it have been for him to catch Candace asleep? And no. Yeah, that's what Vaughn said. So, of course, me being the snitch I am, I went over to Dave's channel and got a StreamYard link off there and went live on his panel for just a minute or two as I was at work and said, I think you should know this guy over on John Gishela's channel is saying he sexually assaulted Candace. I thought you might want to know that. Next thing you know, he's sniping it. Dave does look too much like Helton and is a hothead. Honestly, I just hope Candace can get back home safe. Yeah. I don't. Sure. I hope she gets home safe. Whatever. I have no vested interest in her safety or her well-being whatsoever. She's another piece of shit. So, she can fall off a cliff for all I care. If you want to call me a sociopath for saying that, so be it. But I don't have any vested interest in her well-being. Other people I do. Normal, nice people, I would not wish that on. A piece of shit like her, I don't really give a shit what happens to her. Maybe that makes me callous. I don't know. But I'm honest. You can't say anything else about me except I'm honest. Well, you can say lots of things about me, but I am honest. Wow. Yep. Yeah, I don't give a shit about her. I don't give a shit about people that are pieces of shit. And she is a confirmed piece of shit. So there you go. Sorry. Sorry if that offends anyone. Yeah, I am 100% honest on here. You'll never find anything else. I don't hold back. I express my opinions sometimes when I shouldn't. But that's who I am, guys. That's who you got. That's who you're dealing with. That's who you're dealing with. And I also like to walk. So we're walking down the Riverside Trail today. We're getting close to the gathering place. Coming up on where the big power lines cross over to the PSO plant. Oh, I know it's a little different in this community, isn't it? Find somebody that actually is honest. Will tell you the truth about what they think. That's different. Well, about Vaughn, not you. I wouldn't blame you for saying wow about me. It rubs some people wrong, and I understand why, and it's fine. But thank you for clarifying that. I will tell you the truth about just about anything if you ask me. And again, sometimes I tell the truth a little too openly, open my mouth when I should just keep my opinion to myself. I understand I do that. It's a failing. But if you ask me, I'm going to tell you what I think. I wonder who reached out to who first in the Vaughn J Dubs bromance. Oh, gosh, I don't know. I don't remember. It goes back years and years. Years and years. They've been pals. As I understand it, it was kind of a rebound from J Dubs losing Brent Keane as a father figure. So, yeah. Vaughn is second choice for J Dub's daddy. No sweat. It's just YouTube drama anyway. Enjoy the sights and sound on the wall. Oh, recently after the breakup, J Dubs invited Vaughn to a stream. No doubt about it. So J Dubs reached out, invited Vaughn. Vaughn went and I was going to say kissed his ass. Vaughn went and was civil and was nice and was like, oh yeah, and agreeing. And the next time Vaughn was live without John, he was talking shit about him again. Says just because I went and talked to him doesn't mean I'm his buddy and blah blah blah. I still don't forgive him for trying to kill me twice or whatever he said, something along those lines. So yeah, Vaughn's about as two-faced as it gets. But definitely J Dubs is the one that reached out. Vaughn was doing a live, said he got a message that J-Dubs invited him. It kind of makes you wonder why he didn't block J-Dubs after, this alleged assault, but he didn't. And Vaughn went crawling over there like the little cockroach he is. So there you go. That's what happened. I was there live. I saw Vaughn do it. I was watching Vaughn stream, and he said, "I'm going to go talk to John." Next thing you know, he's popping up on Gishla channel. I kind of thought J-Dubs was trolling Vaughn, but no, he's not. People say that all the time. J-Dubs is mentally ill. He craves the negative attention. And that's because he knows being quote unquote friends with Vaughn is going to get him a lot of negative attention. And he loves it. He loves playing the victim. He loves being persecuted, quote unquote. Let me air quote that like G-Man. Persecuted. Here, let me turn around. He loves being persecuted. He loves being the poor sad sack Charlie Brown type. That's his character. He's the sad sack that he wants everyone to feel sorry for him. So it's not trolling. It's him fulfilling what he wants, being the trying to be the sympathetic character and failing miserably. That's the thing he doesn't understand. He gets all this negative attention, but not because people feel sorry for him, because they genuinely don't like him. Is a vortex. There you go. James Corvus nails it. J-Dubs is a vortex of misery. There you go. I'm going to give you James Corvus. You get the thumbs up. You get the award for today, the thumbs up award from me. Congratulations. James Corvus with the thumbs up award for the day, folks. I'll quote it again. J-Dubs is a vortex of misery. I could not have possibly said that better with 100 words. Well done, sir. Hey, bum number one. You're just in time. Guess what we're getting near to? I bet you can't guess. We're basketball court, so we're almost there. I'm going to squeeze up there and I think maybe purchase a water. I see. I don't really know either very well. I do. And you're in the right channel for that sort of information because my association with those two goes way back. And when I say way back, I mean way back. Lord Humongous is here and welcome. And he says, Vaughn is a terrible person, but like 98% terrible. J-Dubs is 100% terrible with zero likability. And you're welcome, James Corvus. That whole stream was pointless, yeah. Every stream he does is pointless. Hey, we haven't been up here before. This is the area where you can connect back to 31st or 33rd Street. You got to watch out because cars are coming. I went this way to get to the restroom and vending machine area because I think I'm going to buy a water. Surely they got plain water in there. And I'm ready for some. Just plain cold water, please. In a bottle with a cap I can unscrew. And here it is, the restroom facilities and vending machines of the gathering place. Sports courts. I think we can use our debit card here. There's sodas. Here we go, Dasani. Oh, it's authorized. Make a selection. $2.75. $3 for a bottle of water, folks. But it's okay because it's going to be worth it. Nice and cold. Yes, there we go. Dasani, bougie water for the bourgeois. Water for the bougie in you. There we go. Get this cap off and get to drinking. That is absolutely worth $3 of my hard-earned dollars. Oh my God, that's so good. Dasani, folks. Not a sponsor. So cold and so good. Security driving around, I feel safer already. We're going to get rid of this bottle cap and the recyclable bin and get back over here to the to the walking path. Lord Humongous says, I'll pay for water when I'm in a pinch, but never that $8 Fiji. Yeah, pay $3 is something to consider. $8 is like I'll just get to a quick trip. Never mind that. But I was really thirsty, and this tastes really good. Fiji water is tap water. Did you know most of them are bottled? Like, for example, Dasani is bottled by, let's see here, official partner. Who makes Dasani? I can't tell, but one of those big corporations that makes sodas and other drinks, they bottle it from the condensation on the pipes in their facility. That's really good thinking there. Speaking of good thinking, hey, bum number one, here you go. At sunset, folks, at sunset. Catching sunset. Daniel McCoy. The Eagle has landed, folks. Majestic. They add minerals. There you go, bum. Beautiful, beautiful multimedia RP. The Eagle has landed. Catching Sunset by Daniel McCoy Jr. Highly recommend. And over here, a little toy. Hank. That was random. There's a little troll named Hank sitting on a pole. Water has minerals already in it, depending on the source. Yeah. Majestic. Thank you, Bum. I knew you'd enjoy that. And you're correct, Dasani is a Coca-Cola company. And they use the condensation off the pipes in the plant to make the bottled water. And people are so smart. It just amazes me how innovative that is. We got this water dripping down from these pipes. Why don't we catch it and purify it and bottle it? Something like you'd see in a spaceship. You know, they got to conserve every resource. It's about enjoying the small things in life. Yes, it is. Thank you for reminding me, Bum. It certainly is. We are going to go on past the bridge today and continue on this walking path all the way up to at least 25th Street, maybe 23rd. Oh, there's another one. These little things are all over the place. Look. This one is also Hank. Instagram Felonious Prince. If you want to check that out, we got the whole crew over here on their motorcycles, scooters. Hank. There are little trolls named Hank placed in various positions around the park today. It must be a thing. I don't know what it is, but here's another one. Here we go, folks. Hank. I'm going to show you every Hank. I'm going to show you every Hank all the way down the trail here. Hank. It's got to be a thing. I see another one already. Nature is always good entertainment. Yeah, indeed. Indeed it is. Let's say it this way. It's a good break from real life. How about that? Nature is. It's a good break from this bullshit online stuff. How about that? How about that? Oh, this is a tiny one. It's a tiny one. Hank. Hank. And there's another big one. We got to catch every Hank all the way up the trail. There's another one. Hank. It's a thing tonight, apparently. They're all over the place. Oh yeah. Somebody's putting little Hank trolls all over the place. Looks like something from Monsters Inc. or something. The guy just confirmed they're all over. Hank. I wonder if any of them had different names. Hank Hill? No, definitely not Hank Hill. Hank Troll. Oh my gosh, they're little bitty orange ones up here. Let's see what they say. Look at this little thing. It looks like a tomato. Here we go. This one says Noki. Noki, N-O-K-I, Noki. That one's not Hank, it's Noki. So definitely not Hank Hill. That was Noki. There's another one. Another Noki. Noki and Hank. It's a thing tonight. I think they're all Instagram felonious prints. I think it's an advertisement for their Instagram channel, maybe. Oh, there's another Hank. There he is, folks. Hank. Hank. I just like to say Hank. Call me crazy. I think it's funny. Hank. Maybe I'll meet somebody that knows what all the little trolls are for. There's another one. Yeah, definitely another Hank. There he is, folks. Hank. Oh, a big one. Big one. Hank. Hank, Hank. Yank your Hank, I guess. Oh, here's another one. That new season of King of the Hill is good. Have not seen it. I heard they're making new episodes. Haven't gone to it yet. Look at that good boy. There's another Hank. 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 And here's that climbing toy I've never seen anyone climbing on in the squishy ground. I wish you could feel it. It's way squishier in the gym, man. It's like walking on Play-Doh, except squishier. Except way squishier. Like you bounce on it a little bit. Oh, Hank. Another Hank. They're everywhere, folks. The trolls are taking over. The trolls named Hank and Noki are taking over. It's strange. Yeah, exactly. It's very strange. Why are people putting Hank? There's another one. Hank. Hank. What in the world is going on here? I can see another one up ahead. Hard to miss a green thing like that. Should we go middle row or let's go lower? See Hank way up there. Probably some more Hanks down here. This is the lower path, lower path, right by the river where they used to have the whitewater stuff. They used to do whitewater rafting and surfing, and you could do surfboards in here, boogie boards, whatever. But they shut it down because people were getting hurt. But they had some sort of wave machine generator through this section. They could churn up some whitewater for you. Here we go. Get past these bushes and you can see a little better. And look, they got fishing in there or something. Yeah, that guy's pulling out some kind of net. But right through here, they used to be able to do surfing and whitewater rafting. I think you could row a canoe down here. Had it all blocked off, and they've got artificial machines to make waves. Yeah, that guy's just throwing nets in there trying to catch fish, I guess. There's net fishing. They are out there on the other side too. They're net fishing. This stuff's made from recycled tires. Yeah, I think you're right. The stuff I was walking on. When my kids were little, I made them a little playground in the backyard with that stuff, the recycled tire stuff. But they have to take great pains to take all the wires out of it. But it's really soft. Put it underneath their swing set, jungle gym, whatever it was called. You gave Shanny money. I did not give Shanny money. I've never given Shanny any money. Vaughn is an idiot. So hope that puts that to rest for you. Why in the world would I give Shanny money? I value my money. I don't just give it away to anyone. I do give it to creators I enjoy. Shanny is not a creator I enjoy. Shanny is someone I laugh at. Like the rest of normal society, I point and laugh at Shanny. And there's the famous walking bridge. I've taken you across it a couple times, and we're not going to do it today. We're going to continue forward. I didn't think so. Thank you. You're welcome, Curtis. Thank you. Thank you for actually asking me instead of just going around saying I did that. I do appreciate that. I appreciate it when people come here and actually ask me, hey, somebody said this about you. Is that true? And I can say, no, and think about it for just a second. Why would I do that? Why in the world would I just give someone $500 that I don't like? If I liked them, I've helped people out. like GoFundMe's and stuff for people I like in the community that have, have a, when somebody had a daughter with a need, somebody else had some sort of need for a family member, was sick, something was in an accident. Yeah, I've given that amount and more. And I don't make a spectacle of it. I haven't told people about it. The people I've given that to know who they are, and they're still around somewhat. But I don't need to tell you who that was for. I will give someone $500 or more, but not Shanny, and not just for nothing. I mean, not that I would ever give them any money for anything, but certainly not. Shanny's channel. I did hear Shanny got 3 strikes, which I think she deserves, and she will no doubt make another channel and get away with it again. Because how many times has she been knocked off YouTube and come back and ban evaded? It's got to be at least half a dozen by now. But I did hear she had 3 strikes and her channel was down. So good. Again, this is me being honest. I'm happy her channel is down. I hope she goes and never comes back. That would be fine with me. Hey, look, someone's flying a kite from the bridge, super high up there. Looks like a bird. I assume they're flying it from the bridge. Yeah, I think it's one of these guys over here standing and watching. That's way up there, folks. I don't know if you can see it in my shot or not, but there's a kite up there. All right, we are continuing on farther than we have gone on this path before. Look at this sod over here. It's like a golf course. It's incredibly lush. I think Kentucky bluegrass. I'm not an expert on sods, but I'm pretty sure it's a non-native species to Oklahoma. It's incredibly green, almost blue. It's so dark. Incredibly lush and thick. And clearly brought in and sodded. It's not natural growing. 11 people watching. Say hi if you haven't already. Love to say hi to you, see where you're from. Not to make fun of you or dox you or anything. I'm always interested how people come across my walking streams. If you don't want to say hi and just want to lurk, that's fine too. I appreciate you guys being here. It's a lot more fun to walk the trails with some folks to talk to. And I do appreciate you being here. There's a nice little walkway. It goes out into the river a little bit. Kind of a stagnant pond, but we'll get past that. We're not going to go down there today because we're going to concentrate on walking ahead. I want to see where this thing goes. Up ahead, I can see Riverside and a stoplight. I do think this path goes a ways. Up there in the distance, you can probably see the 23rd Street Bridge across the Arkansas. It used to be one of the 3 places you could cross the river in Tulsa. There's not many. The new walking bridge is a thing. They built a new one down in Jenks on 71st. Of course, there's the I-44 bridge, and up on the north side of town, there's the 244 bridge across the river. That's about it. In the Tulsa area, those are the 5 places, one of them walking, that you can cross the Arkansas River. And the 2 trails merge here, the middle trail and the lower trail. See what we can see over there. I see Riverside, and across the street from Riverside, a parking lot. That's probably where all the folks park over there to go to the playground area and the lodge. We saw that yesterday. I believe you're being sniped. Okay. People can snipe me. That's just perfectly fine. I don't mind. It just draws more attention to my channel. So, snipe away. Hi, folks that are sniping me tonight. Hope you're enjoying the view. This is a beautiful view right here. Look at the birds flying up over the river. The river's one of its widest points right here. Probably pretty close to a half-mile wide. This is a big river, folks. The Arkansas River is nothing to sneeze at. I don't know if you saw that big old bird. It's a heron, or here comes another one. A heron or a stork, maybe. There's a couple of them. Oh, they're fighting. They're fighting. Or they're mating. I'm not sure. Maybe they're mating. But they're sure flying after each other. I think that's a heron. I don't think we have storks here. I think that's actually a blue heron, which would make sense with the statue that's back there. Maybe some of you bird experts can tell me what that bird is if you can see it close enough. I don't know. The view and lawn are amazing again. Yeah, we're seeing this is stuff we have not been to before. This is way farther north than we've ever been. And like you can probably see, we're getting close to that 23rd Street Bridge up there. Probably a quarter mile away now. I could. There's a walking trail on the other side that we could go to. We could go across and kind of do a loop here, or we could go that way, and I think that's what we're going to do and go through some housing. But I'm going to shut this down in about 20 minutes anyway. It's starting to get dark. It gets dark right at 8 o'clock now. So you got 20 more minutes with me, folks, and we're going to shut her down. In fact, John Williams Way here looks like it might be a good place to go back across the street. Like I said, this is quite a bit farther north, and I've already committed myself to about 4 miles back now. This is the farthest point I've been away from the house going this way. Probably about time to turn it back, or I'm going to be walking till 10 p.m., and I don't really want that. Bum says Todd would enjoy his internal presence better if people would not notify him every time someone he doesn't like mentions him. I know I would. I don't mind, Bum. I'm used to it at this point. That is a big river. And hi, Sydney. Sorry I missed you. I'm fine with it, Bum. At this point, I'm so used to it. It's not going to break my zen. I don't think this goes through. So we're not going to go here. We're going to go farther. So I don't think that goes through. I think that circles back in, and it's the parking lot area. That is not a street. And that's why it says John Williams Way, gathering place. That is a parking lot, not a street. So we're going to continue north. This is exciting, folks. We're committing even more time walking back the farther I go this way. It's exciting. You don't know what I'm getting into. Oh, sorry, you didn't see the bird, Red? I'm virtually sure it's a heron, probably a blue heron, and that's why you see statues of them around the park. Beautiful birds. They're really big. A couple of them kind of fighting or something. And you can see over there some of the nice houses we like to walk around. Just good old oil money. And I bet this one floods because we are really close to the river right here, like 20 yards close to the river. And you can see it looks like they may be putting a retaining wall up here because it floods here bad. Every time we get one of our semi floods that we get all the time, the water's up over Riverside Boulevard, or Riverside Parkway, Riverside Speedway we call it. The water comes up over the road easily. You can see there's a big old slope here. It's kind of a natural levee. Yeah, it doesn't hold the water. Any kind of mini flood, and it's up to that wall over there. So I bet that property floods pretty good. Well, maybe they don't care. Maybe they just got used to it too. Oh, there's a street up there we may be able to cross back to, unless it says dead end. There are many different kind of herons. Certainly. Thank you, Bum. You enjoy my content and are indifferent to any overlap. I appreciate that. It's hard to find people indifferent to overlap. They tend to like to make drama in other places. That's okay too. People want to talk about me in other places. I'm okay with it. I think we are going to try that street, which I think from here I can see is 26th Street South. That's far enough. That's halfway between 21st and 31st. So we're going to watch carefully for bikes, and we're going to get across the street here. I do see a sidewalk on the other side. This is Riverside Raceway, so it's a little hard to get across, but I think we got lucky. Yep, there's one car that way, and they're held up at the stoplight. We did get lucky, folks. Just in time to see 2703 Riverside Drive. Beautiful town. Beautiful house. Lots of bedroom. There's bunnies in the yard. That's a pretty house. And we are indeed going to turn on East 26th Place South. Unless I see a no outlet or a dead end sign, and I do not, this is going to be our route back to Peoria. I'm sure that's very exciting for everyone. There is no sidewalk, but I don't really care on this road because there's not going to be a ton of traffic on it. I do see a major hill, and when I say major hill, it's straight uphill. But it's a good eighth of a mile up that way. This seems to be our best path back. There's a little ditch kind of thing I can walk in. Keep me off the main street. That works good. 13 viewers. Say hi if you haven't already. Well, I guess if I'm being sniped, that makes sense that there will be more folks here. Because by sniping, you're driving traffic to my channel. And again, I do appreciate it. But say hi if you're just here. We're starting our walk back. We're about to check real quick. Hopefully I stayed on. I just checked my Strava app. And we're a little over 4 miles. Getting close to 4.25 miles. I think it was 4.18. So we've been out a minute, and we're exactly that far away at least. So we're gonna get close to 8.5 miles today, folks. It's gonna be my second longest walk of this adventure. And as always, we're in that part of town that just has incredibly beautiful houses and incredibly quiet neighborhoods, which I was talking about last night. Just astounds me how there's never anybody outside playing or having a barbecue, sitting on the porch reading, listening to the radio, things we used to do when I was a kid. And it's just maybe it's the neighborhood, maybe it's the style of the people that live in these really nice neighborhoods, but it's so quiet. You could hear a pin drop in here. It's just bizarre to me. That's a den. We can't go that way. It says no park access. Yeah, people trying to get into the gathering place going that way. 26th and Boston, folks. And we're going up a hill. And hopefully the folks sniping me will show you how severely uphill this is right here. Because it's uphill. We're going to roll our shoulders back. And we're going to take a deep breath. Take us to the AutoZone. I will. Barbecue on a Tuesday? Yeah, maybe not. But you know what I mean in general. It's just people don't spend any time outside here. It's so weird. It's so strange to me. Maybe it's just a thing with society today. We're more introverted. We're more into our devices and our internet and our iPads and our games, our Xboxes and such, or Switch, that people just don't go outside and live life. It's strange to me. And I'm not saying everybody does that, but it's just these neighborhoods, it seems so common. Uh-oh. I might have made a mistake. No, it goes forward. Because I see dead end. Tomorrow. Oh, nope, I did make a mistake. I might be in trouble, folks. If I go to my right, which is south towards home, it's a dead end. So I'm going to have to go to my left, which is north and away from home. We only thought we were going home. You can't go down a dead end, no park access. This is Boston Place in 26. We're going to have to go north and find another east-west street to get us on over to Peoria. Oopsie. And guess what? It's up another hill. I mean, there might be a ditch or some way to get across, but I can't count on it. Not this late at night. Maybe those people are scared of the trolls and don't go outside. I don't think so. I mean, I've been doing this a minute. We're going on about a month of this now, and I have not really discovered any problems. I mean, an occasional dog running around, come up, sniff my legs, not a big deal. But I haven't had any hostile people, even trying to mug me or yell at me or anything weird like that. It's been generally very pleasant. Nice fresh air, lovely homes to look at and yards, and nice smelling flowers and trees. Okay, there's a nice pine tree. You know what a pine tree smells like in September? It smells good. Okay, coming up on, I'm assuming this will be 25th, and at least goes to the east a little bit. Blue says Orwell wrote about many people dislike and distrust machines. Plainly, he never rolled out and played Candy Crush for hours. Apparently not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is 26th Street, and we're going down it. Could be 27th. I think I came in on 26th. Oh dear. Again, incredibly lush homes, yards. Architecture's amazing. The stonework's amazing. I mean, look at this. Look at this stonework on this big hill. Aw, somebody wrote hi. Hi. Somebody wrote hi in purple chalk. I know exactly where I am now. This is the end of that trail that I was talking about the other night by the gathering place. This is 25th. I know exactly where I am. I've walked this route before. I said 25th. It's 26th. My bad. That's the way to the gathering place. We're not going that way. We're going to go home. Funny how everything kind of interconnects. So I've made this walk before, but I don't think I made it streaming. In fact, I'm sure I didn't. It was already dark by the time I made it here. That was that night I couldn't see anything, and I didn't realize that path was there to get back out of the gathering place. So, yep, here's Cincinnati. The main street of Cincinnati Avenue. It's going to take me right back to 31st. And once we get to 31st, I know exactly how to get home. So, no harm done. There's even a sidewalk. That's a nice luxury. Red Feather says, around here, people put painted rocks in random places. They're neat. That does sound neat. I'm going to second your neat. And yeah, going this way, we're going to go by my little sneak-in place, which probably isn't very far. Probably felt like a long way to walk that one night because it was already dark. And I had no idea where I was and how to get home. That was a fun night. That was the night we walked 9.2 miles, which is my record still. Didn't really have an intention to walk 9.2 miles when I left that day. But now we're at, I bet I've got 4 to go. We'll see. We'll see when I post the stats in my Discord later. Some running water. Probably a pump in there. Another interesting design. Rocks in the front. It's 7:45, and you guys can tell it's already starting to get really dark. So we're not going to be on much longer. I take another gulp of my Dasani, which is still lovely. I hate to disappoint the folks that are sniping, but I'm not going to be on much longer. Because at this point, it's just, a neighborhood and not really anything to talk about. And I was right. I think this is not the place I sneak in. That's further up the road. I think that's where the little book drop is. So the place I sneak in will be right up there. We'll see. Maybe I'm confused. That's definitely not where I sneak in because there's no empty lot. We're heading back up Cincinnati to 31st. It's got to be right up here. Yeah, it's between where that truck's parked in the road and this white car in the driveway. There's an empty lot where you can sneak into that path to the gathering place. Right about the end of the playground, next to the lodge, and the north entrance to the facility. It's the lodge. Somebody carved out a little entrance back here. No doubt for people on bikes and walking and stuff. Might lose signal back in here anyway, so I'm definitely going to shut it off in a minute. But I want to show you this. No, I'm wrong again. This is not. There's a book box, but this is not the book box where you sneak in. I will get to it here in a minute, so it won't be much longer. Definitely off of Cincinnati, so we're coming up on it. Oh, there's a rock in my shoe. We're going to have to get that out in a minute. There's another one of those book boxes. A couple of books several books in there. You can go in there and I was so wrong. Yeah, well, it's unfamiliar. It's why I don't walk down here very much. It's really far away. But those little book boxes, you can take a book, leave a book, swap books, read it, put it back, get a new one. It's an interesting concept. They're all over this neighborhood. People must really like to read here. kind of their used bookstore, I guess, for the neighborhood. Except it doesn't cost anything. Isn't that cool? A neighborhood where you can just share stuff and not be worried about somebody breaking in and taking all of it, and trying to sell it somewhere. That's nice. It's a good way to live. Okay, so this is Cincinnati and Hazel Boulevard. South Hazel Boulevard. It's odd this isn't a numbered street because it's east-west, but we'll go with it. Still haven't got to that sneak-in place. But I guarantee it's not very far because we're not far from 31st. Can't be much farther in here. Look at this little house. All kinds of little plants. What are those? They call those things full of water where bird feeders, I guess. Bird bath. There you go. All kinds of bird baths in there. Neat little house. Coming up on another one of those little triangle areas. I bet you there's a book exchange in there too. That's what we'll call them, the book exchange. The book exchange, yeah. I lied. It's just a street. It's 27th. So we do have a ways to go. Almost a half a mile. Just to get to 31st, and then the journey begins. Then we got to walk through Brookside. Got to walk all the way down Brookside to 51st, turn up. It's just a long walk, folks. It's just a long way to go. Try to get healthy. Try to shed some pounds. It's a long way to go. It's an arduous task. Water still tastes good. It's staying cold tonight. Just surprising because it's like 85 degrees still. And really humid. It's been a hot night. I've sweat a bunch. So I'm looking forward to weighing in when I get home. See how we did today. I think we did pretty good. So we got a split in the road here. Probably that way is Cincinnati and that way is Detroit. Either way gets us back to 31st. So I guess we're going to miss the little sneak-in place. It's okay. Not a big deal. I'm sure you weren't jonesing to see it or anything. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen here. Cincinnati to the right, Detroit to the left. Both go back to 31st, so we're going to take the closer path. So I really don't want to be out here all night. Now, I say that might be the sneak-in place right there. Yeah, it is. That is the sneak-in place right there between the White House and the Blue House. That is where you go to go the back way, and there's a little path you can walk up and get into the path for the gathering place. But we are going to go. No, I lied. That's 28th. We are going this way. That might curl around and just go straight east. We don't want that. We're going to stay on Cincinnati because I know it comes out on 31st. There you go. Oh, now there's a sign here. It says, wow, there's a sign that says no trespassing or loitering. City of Tulsa Stormwater Facility. No trespassing or loitering. That's the place I walk in. Oh, well. I trespass. I swear that sign wasn't there yesterday. I feel like a lawbreaker now. I trespassed. Oh, well. And here's where we came last time. I know this goes back. Or wait, I actually made a mistake. Yesterday I made a mistake and I had to go around. We'll make the same mistake once. Oh, thank goodness you found the back way. I was about to unsubscribe. I knew you were jonesing to see it. Here's our sign for the subdivision dog show. The Maple Ridge Dog Show is going to be this Saturday. And if you want to enter your dog, there's a neat little area to sit around a tree. Guess you could have a picnic there. Got some walkers out here in front of me. See, people like to walk over here. It's a thing. Todd, the jaywalking trespasser. I'm not jaywalking. I'm just walking in the street. Oh, and there's someone up there playing with a little remote-controlled RC car. Wait, did I just say remote-controlled RC? Remote controlled? Remote controlled? They're playing with an RC car. Look like they're having fun. Somebody's already got the Christmas lights up. That's impressive. And it's officially getting dark, and we are at the hour mark. So folks, I'm going to call it a night. Appreciate you coming. Appreciate you guys sniping. You have a great night. See you next time. Bye-bye.